Hey guys, what's up? NihonTiger here, and today I'm in my creative world again, and I thought I'd show you how to build a doorbell. But there's about a million tutorials out there for doorbells. There's a million different ways you can build a simple one. How about building an annoying doorbell? We can do that, so come on over here, and I'll show you what I came up with. Now actually this kind of derived itself a little bit from this project I was working on. I think I showed this off in a previous episode. This was a vertical doorbell that I was working on. So I was gonna put it in my fortress. I almost said castle there. It's a fortress, dang it. I was gonna put this in my NeoCraft fortress and have it be on each level, so that way I could hear it wherever I was in my castle. But as you can see, one of the problems is the timing is getting longer and longer at each of these note blocks. So yeah, it presents itself a little bit of a problem as far as space goes. So I would either have to make them all ring at the same time, which means I'd have to make them all the same tone. And furthermore, I couldn't really get them all to ring repeatedly. So lo and behold, the other day I was watching a couple Minecraft videos, and I happened to see Generic B's prank on Doc M, and that kind of inspired me because he used a setup that I've now used for this, or modified at least. This is my annoying, repetitive doorbell. So, Generic B's Robo-Pecker was the inspiration for this. The basic setup here is you're creating a small redstone clock. When you put a, let me just show you real quick. You put a block on top of this. It creates a small clock that keeps running. The torch will burn out and then it will come back after it resets like that. And it just keeps doing that, makes the same sound. So Generic B did his with a glass block underneath the note block to make it sound like a woodpecker. We're not going to do that. So what we need is basically a dirt block underneath the note block, and then whatever blocks you would like, a button, a sticky piston, piece of redstone, dust, and a redstone torch. And the way you set it up is you set your block down here. So let me just show you right now real quick here how to do this. So your block goes here, you put your redstone on top, and then your torch goes down here. So that's just that block. And then obviously you put your dirt block beside it, and the note block goes on top. And you can put this note block on any side. This is just the most compact way. Then what you want to do is go 3 blocks back. So let's go 3 blocks. So you go 3 blocks back from where you want the piston to be when it's extended. And then obviously you place a piston there. And then on that you place whatever other block you want to use. Put a block behind it, another block below it, just for, you don't have to do this, I just did this so it looks nice. And then put your button on the block that's facing the opposite way of the piston, so it'll be on the opposite side. And there you go, that's all it takes. So once you do that, what'll happen is you'll press the button, the piston will extend, and it will work the exact same way as Generic B's prank there. Gives you 4 quick pulses before it retracts. So you can obviously set your note block to whatever you want to set it to. And what's cool is what makes it so annoying isn't just the 4 in a row. You can keep pressing it. What's great is the burnout time and the reset for the torch takes almost as long as it takes for the piston to extend and then retract. So you can, in theory, just keep pressing it. You go a little too quick there, but you could, in theory, if you timed it just right like this, give it like half a second, just keep ringing the doorbell forever. Isn't that cool? Now, you're probably thinking that's great, but I kind of want to have two tones. How can I do that? Real easy. Just set yourself up a little redstone wire, and make sure when you do this, when you set up your wiring, you want one of the lines to go into this block here. You don't want it to go back like this. Let me show you real quick. You don't want it to be like that because this won't activate that block anymore. That torch won't activate that block when it gets activated. So, then you just put your another block down here. Let's tune it up. Alright, see if we can hear it now. There you go. And I haven't tested this, but let me see if we can get it on a delay. There we go. That's a little too long delay, but let me see if I can make it 2 and see if that works. Maybe we get 3 rings out of it. There you go, see? Obviously, if you want longer delay or a shorter delay, you can put in a repeater here. So, test 3. 3 will give you 2 rings. This will give you 1 ring. Up 2. Okay, so this will give you... That'll just be 1 ring. If you just want 1 ring, you just put the repeater in once and it will stay powered. So, you want 2 rings. That's 3. You want 2 equals 3 rings. 3 equals 2 rings. And 4 should also get you 2 rings. It'll be delayed. And then 1 again. Just 1 ring. If you want them to ring simultaneously, you just remove the repeater. And there they go. Now in theory you could, and I'm about to test this as well, in theory you could set up multiple blocks. So let's give this a shot. I may want to make a I probably want to make a line that comes out here. So yeah, another thing to remember, even these corner ones do not activate the note blocks, so you'll need to make sure there's a line or a repeater that directly goes to your target. There you go. And it works with multiple note blocks, works with a single note block. I prefer the single one because it's a little more annoying. It doesn't sound as pretty. So you can kind of configure it however you would like. And what's great is this is pretty compact as well. It's only 2 blocks wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep. So it's a 2x5 space. You can fit this just about anywhere. If you build, you know, if you've got a regular house, it might be a little more difficult to fit in there. But if you've got just a house with a long, I guess you could say long, what is the word I want to use for it? I know the technical term, but I don't know the, actually no, I don't know the technical term, but I want it's like a front foyer or entryway, yeah, if you've got a long entryway up here, like this is my door, let's say, and I've got a button here, it's not too much of a problem, because you could make this a little more compact if you could put a button on the back of a piston, but you can't. You could also, if you wanted to, I believe, put your button like right below the piston. The piston would be showing. Yeah, you could do that. So that's a 2x4. But your piston's going to be showing. If you're all right with the piston showing, if you know if it works in your build somehow, I don't know if it would, but if it does, then you could do a 2x4 here, and it's only 8 blocks deep, 8 block space here. So that is it. I just wanted to show off my little bit of a creation here. It's not an invention because I borrowed someone else's stuff, so I can't claim to have invented it. But if you want a doorbell that's really going to get your attention because people will keep ringing it non-stop till you show up and answer it, this might be a good place to start. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more of these in the future. I'm working on something right now that should be coming in I want to say a week or so. It depends on what other videos I have to record. But that was weird. It kind of glitched. But again, thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, good luck, good mining, have fun, and I'll see you guys next time with another little bit of NihonTechnical. Bye now.